Eleanor was a true Londoner through and through. Born and raised in the bustling heart of the city, she navigated life with a sharp wit and a mind that craved reason. Faith, to her, belonged in the realm of fairy tales. Logic and evidence were her guiding stars. She excelled in her university studies, her atheism solidified by scientific theory and philosophical debate. Life held a comfortable certainty. The world, she believed, was best understood through the lens of empirical observation. Eleanor built a successful career, her days filled with meetings and deadlines. Weekends were spent exploring art galleries and attending concerts. Her life was a testament to her independent spirit. She found solace in her freedom of thought, her identity deeply intertwined with her atheism. Religion, with its rituals and doctrines, seemed utterly foreign to her. Her friends, mostly like-minded individuals, reinforced her worldview. Their conversations revolved around current events, career aspirations, and the latest cultural trends. Years passed, marked by achievement and personal fulfillment. Eleanor had carefully constructed a life devoid of any need for faith. She found beauty in the tangible, in the symphony of human experience. Spirituality, with its abstract concepts, held no appeal. The universe, she reasoned, was a vast and indifferent expanse, governed by natural laws. Humanity's purpose, she concluded, was to find meaning in the face of this cosmic indifference. And she had found hers in the pursuit of knowledge, in the company of loved ones, and in the simple joys of everyday life. Eleanor's well-ordered life began to shift subtly. A nagging sense of emptiness crept in, a void that her accomplishments couldn't quite fill. The death of a close friend sparked a wave of existential questions. The fragility of life, a concept she had long intellectually grasped, now resonated with an emotional intensity she had never experienced. She found herself pondering the purpose of it all, the meaning behind the relentless cycle of life and death. The answers she had once found in science and philosophy now seemed insufficient. Her work brought her into contact with a diverse group of people, including some who were openly Muslim. She observed their quiet faith, their commitment to prayer, and their sense of community. Initially, she dismissed it as cultural conditioning, a vestige of outdated traditions, but as she witnessed their kindness, their generosity, and their unwavering faith, a seed of curiosity began to sprout within her. She found herself engaging in conversations about religion, something she would have avoided in the past. One particular encounter left a lasting impression. She met a Muslim woman at a conference, a physicist who spoke about her faith with a depth of knowledge and a quiet conviction that surprised Eleanor. This encounter challenged her preconceived notions about Islam and intellect. She'd always assumed that faith and reason were incompatible, yet here was a woman who effortlessly bridged the two worlds. Intrigued, Eleanor began to read about Islam, her initial skepticism slowly giving way to a cautious curiosity. Learning about Islam was a slow and deliberate process. Eleanor approached it with the same analytical rigor she applied to everything else. She read books, watched documentaries, and even visited a local mosque. The beauty of Islamic art and architecture captivated her. The melodic rhythm of the Quran, even in translation, stirred something deep within her. She began to appreciate the profound spirituality at the heart of Islam. The more she learned, the more she realized how little she actually knew. Her previous understanding of Islam had been shaped by media stereotypes and a general lack of exposure. The concept of one God, Allah, resonated deeply with her. It offered a sense of order and purpose that had been missing in her life. The Islamic emphasis on compassion, charity, and social justice aligned with her own values. She found herself drawn to the beauty and simplicity of Islamic prayer. She observed how Muslims 5 times a day would set aside their worldly concerns and turn their hearts towards God. There was a quiet dignity in their devotion that touched her. Eleanor began to question her long-held beliefs. The atheism that had once seemed so certain now felt incomplete. She grappled with her doubts, her internal struggles intensified by the reactions of her friends and family. Some expressed concern, fearing she was being brainwashed or misled. Others dismissed it as a phase, assuming it was a reaction to her grief or a search for meaning in the wrong places. Their skepticism, while hurtful, only strengthened her resolve. She realized that her journey to Islam was a deeply personal one, and she refused to let the opinions of others deter her. Eleanor's journey culminated in a moment of profound clarity. She was at the mosque, listening to the Imam's sermon. His words about the mercy and forgiveness of God pierced through her heart. Tears streamed down her face as she felt a weight lift from her shoulders. It was in that instant, surrounded by the whispers of prayers and the scent of incense, that she decided to embrace Islam. She recited the Shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith, with a heart filled with conviction. Embracing Islam brought a sense of peace Eleanor had never known. The emptiness she had felt for so long was replaced with a deep sense of purpose and belonging. She found solace in prayer, in the rhythm of prostrations, and in the community of fellow Muslims. Her life had changed, not in its outward appearance, but in its essence. The world still held challenges, but she now faced them with a newfound strength and resilience. Her faith wasn't a rejection of her past or her identity. It was an evolution, a deepening of her understanding of herself and her place in the world. She still frequented art galleries and enjoyed philosophical debates, but now she did so with a heart full of gratitude and a mind open to the infinite wisdom of the divine. Her journey to Islam had been one of self-discovery, a testament to the human spirit's capacity for growth, transformation, and the enduring search for truth.
Thanks for watching my video. If you are not subscribed, you are new, please subscribe my channel. Allah Hafiz.